guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. Today's video is another Cult Beauty goodie bag unboxing. This one is a skincare discovery gift. It was available when you spent £75 on skincare and is worth over £125. By my calculations, the gift is worth £131.10. And that includes the makeup bag thing it comes in. But before we get into the gift proper, I'm going to show you what I bought to get the gift. Now, I did post about this on my Instagram and also on my YouTube community page, so make sure you subscribe to both if you want these kind of notifications. They did have an offer on as well when I bought this gift, where if you spent, I think it was over £80 or £85, you got £15 off or something. So I had to go above the £75. I think I'd spend 80 something in the end to actually get it to do both. Even though it wasn't supposed to work, it seemed to. So always worth playing around with these things to see if you can get more than one deal at a time, because you know we all love to save a bit of money. But anyway, I'm going to show you what I bought and then we're going to get into the unboxing of the gift. So two things I bought, the main thing being the Dr. Dennis Gross Vitamin C Plus Lactic 15% Vitamin C Firm and Bright Serum. I have spoken about this product quite a lot recently. I've had a few samples. Dangerous, samples are dangerous, they make you buy the full size, I guess that's the whole point. So this is their newest vitamin C launch. They launched a few new products, I think it was end of 2022 into 2023, and this stuff, I've loved it. So I've had a few of the little samples like this. These have shown up in my empties and stuff recently, and I mentioned, I think, in my empties recently that I'd be buying this in a full size. So I was just looking for an excuse really, and this is quickly made it to my new favourite vitamin C. So it's just a light serum like that. It actually says on the product to use 8 to 10 drops, but like I said, I have been using 4 to 6 drops and getting a great effect. It's just brilliant if you get dark spots. So I get blemishes sometimes and I mess with them, which you shouldn't do, and it leaves dark spots, and this just gets rid of them. It also helps to brighten the skin, make it look more luminous. It got rid of texture. It's just amazing. So I really like this. It's pretty pricey. I think this was about £86, but then I did get the additional discount off, so it made it closer to 70 or about 70. So super duper expensive, but I anticipate this lasting me about 4 months because I don't think I need to use anywhere near as much as they say you do. So there's my top tip. If you try this product, you probably don't need as much as they say you do. The only other product I got to kind of push the price up, and because I wanted to get it anyway, is the Lano Lips 101 Ointment Multi Balm. Now I got the strawberry version of this in a beauty box in January. Fell in love with the product and had to buy another one, even though I've got a bazillion lip balms, because this stuff is brilliant. It's about £7.99, comes in lots of different flavours. This one is watermelon. It's got an applicator like this, so you can just apply it straight to your lips without having to get it all over your hands. It is a lanolin containing lip balm, which I don't usually like. I'm not the biggest fan of its texture, but somehow whatever they've done to this product, I just love it. So I knew I had to pick one of those up, and I've been waiting for the watermelon one to go back in stock because I really like watermelon. So yeah, I just find it super duper moisturising. Some lip balms you put on and they moisturise while you're wearing it, but then once it's worn off, your lips drier than ever, and you almost build up what I feel is a tolerance to lip balm, and you need lip balm because you've conditioned your lips to get used to it. Whereas with this, it feels like it leaves a really long lasting effect, gives you a slight kind of glossy look to the lips without having to wear gloss or colour, and it's just a gorgeous lip balm. This is one of my favourite lip balms I found, especially for the price point, but I've had much more expensive lip balms that I don't like as much. So yeah, this is the Lano Lips 101 Ointment, absolutely brilliant. It says ointment because you can use it on your brows, your nails, wherever you like, dry skin, but personally I just like it for the lip balm. So yeah, definitely a recommendation from me. As usual, I'll link these products underneath if you are interested. So we're going to get into the gift. I'm going to pull these things out and we're going to look at the bag first of all, as that is included in the value of it. So these bags show up a lot. These are the Cult Beauty travel bags. These I have used to get through airport security numerous times, and I've never had an issue with it, because I think the reason why they're accepted, they're the right size, and they zip completely closed as well, which is another requirement generally for UK airports anyway. On the back, this one's quite squashed, but on the back it does have the imprint where it says Cult Beauty. You might not be able to see it because it really is quite squashed. It's got a little zip which is gold, and it says Cult Beauty on the tag thing as well. So like I said, these show up an awful lot. I've got loads of them, but they're super handy for travelling or storing beauty products or storing whatever you like, because they're see-through, you can see what's in there. But they retail at £15 if you did want to just buy one or something, but pretty good. So on to the products themselves. they're almost a little bit of a routine. There's pretty much a whole routine going on here, so let's do that. So the first product is a travel size by Medicate. It is the Surface Radiance Cleanser. It's a resurfacing AHA BHA cleansing gel, 40ml, 1.3 fluid ounce. This retails at £9. Now I've used this and I don't like it, and a lot of people do. Reviews on this are pretty good, but it's like a gel sort of cleanser, and obviously it's got the AHA and BHAs in there, so it's doing a little bit of kind of resurfacing of the skin, which is the whole point. I get that, but I find this quite drying on my skin. So when I've used it, instead of feeling like my skin has just been exfoliated and is ready for products, it feels super dry. So for me and my skin type, it doesn't seem to work. Now I've got like oily combo skin, just to let you know, but I've used it quite a lot and my skin does not like it. So this one I'll be passing on for someone else to try, see how they get on with it. But let me know if you've used this product and what your thoughts are, because I think most people love it. It's just not for me. Next up, we've got a little serum from Sunday Riley. It's the Good Genes Glycolic Acid Treatment. I've used this lots and lots and lots. I actually prefer the lactic acid version of this, which is only sold, I believe, in the US and certain other countries. It isn't sold by any of Sunday Riley's UK retailers. Having said that, you can order from the American site Revolve and get the lactic acid version of this sent to the UK, because I do it a lot. So I'll link that if that's of interest to you, but it's just a slightly different product. So glycolic acid, lactic acid behave differently. One goes deeper into the skin, the other one sits more on the surface, and they do different levels of kind of resurfacing and different things. But I find that the glycolic acid is not too harsh for my skin, because it's not, but I feel the lactic acid one, my skin tolerates slightly better, and I feel like I get better results from the lactic acid. So that would be my recommendation, but lots of people love this one. So it is only a little one. It's 5ml or 0.17 fluid ounce. So it is only a sample, but it's worth $14.16 price per mil, compared to if you're going to buy the full size, because it's quite a pricey serum. But this one you could use morning or night. I tend to just use it at night. You could probably use it morning and night, to be fair, depending on how tolerant your skin is to these types of products. But it is going to resurface, it's going to brighten the skin a little bit, it's going to help with like texture and stuff like that, and it's going to kind of plump up the skin a little bit as well. So it's a really good all-rounder serum. It's one of those, I would say, almost replaces a couple of other products in your routine. But yeah, nice one to try, especially if you do manage to get it in this gift or another. Sticking on with serums, we have a full size from the Inkey List, and it's their retinol serum for normal skin. I've never used this particular retinol serum. I've used others, but not this one. And I don't think it tells us the strength of the retinol, which usually means it isn't super, super strong, but it seems to get quite good reviews. So that is interesting. It says to use it after your toners or exfoliating treatment. So you could, in theory, use it after the Good Genes by Sunday Riley, but again, unless your skin is really, oh, here we go, it does tell you on the box the percentage. Unless your skin is really used to glycolic acid and retinol being used together, I would not recommend it until your skin's used to it, because together they become a little bit more almost potent and maybe sensitize your skin a bit if you're not used to it. So just go easy on these. So back to the retinol serum. It's 1% retinol acetate and 0.5% gram-active retinoid. It's got squalane to help hydrate and protect the skin, and it's a slow release formula to help avoid irritation. It also has no fragrance. The second ingredient is glycerin actually, so it looks quite moisturising. It says to use in the PM only on cleansed skin, apply a pea-sized amount to face and neck. If using alongside other serums, layer in any order. So it sounds like it plays well with others. Good on you, Inkey List. I'm quite impressed with Inkey List actually. Some of their other products that I've used I really like. I like particularly my favourite products, they're probably their polygamutic acid. That's a gorgeous plumping serum and super duper affordable as well. So yeah, I do like this brand, but I've never used this particular product. It retails at $12.99 in this 30ml full size. So full size retinol for $12.99, that's a pretty good price point. Next up, one of my favourite eye creams just lately. It's by Drunk Elephant. It is the Ceramite AF Eye Balm. It's 5ml or 0.16 fluid ounce. I've never seen this in a mini actually since they've released it, because it is a fairly new launch. I love the purple as well. I'm a bit of a sucker for purple. I actually have this in the full size. So the full size is 15ml, so 3 times the size of the sample. I just bought this when they released it because it sounded right up my street, and I never regretted that decision. It's got a nice kind of balmy texture to it, so it takes a little bit of working in, but once it does, it just like seems to plump up if you've got any fine lines. My concealer goes on it perfectly, and oh, it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous eye balm. I also find it really forgiving for like sensitive parts of my eyes, so I am prone to irritation and eczema around my eyes in particular, and especially above my eyes here. Sometimes you might see in my videos I've got redness and things. This seems to help. It doesn't irritate it, it just adds moisture, whereas a lot of eye creams, even if they're say they're for sensitive skin. Once I put them around my eyes, it makes it sting, it makes it red. So super, super sensitive with eye products. So this is one that hasn't let me down. It's just been fantastic. So I do hope if you get this gift, you get the chance to try it out and see what you think, because I've really been loving this. And that's a sample size worth £17.33, so another pretty high value for such a small product. But like I said, it is a third of a full size, and nice to see that they're now doing like sample type products of it. Next up, we've got a product from Youth to the People, another pretty good skincare brand, I must say, from my experience. And this is a Super Clay Purify and Clear Power Mask. It's got niacinamide, kombucha and BHA. Now I do think that this looks like quite a lot of packaging for a 5ml product. It just seems quite big. I do like the packaging though. I mean, it looks fancy, although there's not much product in there, you know. So it literally is a clay-based mask. Doesn't smell, literally it doesn't smell of anything. I mean, look at that, they've built the box up inside just so that you can like put the product in. I mean, look at all that extra space. I don't get why they do that, especially with the sample, because it's not like you're choosing to buy it and thinking, oh, that box looks really big, I must get loads of product. I don't know why they do that. Because surely when you are sending this out, like hundreds or thousands of them to Cult Beauty or whatever retailer for these like promos, surely it takes up a lot more space on like the pallets or the boxes to send them in. Whereas if the box was just like the size of the product, surely it would take up less room. But I don't know. I don't understand such things, but it's just like something I noticed and I thought it's a bit weird. Anyway, this one is the lowest value item. This sample is only worth £2.62, so really low value. But I'll forgive it because I am looking forward to trying it. But I'm expecting 5ml, I'll probably only get like one use out of it. It says apply an even layer to clean skin, leave on for 10 minutes, rinse off, pat dry and follow with Superfood Moisture Cream. It's just another plug for them, isn't it? Use 1 to 3 times a week or as needed. And it's made in the USA. And finally in the box, our moisturiser is by Dr. Barbara Sturm. It's the Face Cream Rich. This is a travel size 20ml, 0.6 fluid ounce. This retails at £60 and is the highest value item in the box, bag, whatever you want to call it. Now, I love Dr. Barbara Sturm, really like the general moisturiser that she does. It's just called Face Cream. The Rich is going to be probably too rich for my oily combo skin, definitely more suited to like a drier skin type, but a brilliant product, just really expensive, but really nice to have when you get them in these goodie bags. I guess Rich makes sense because we are now in the winter months in the UK, so it kind of makes sense to give us something that's going to be maybe super moisturising. But yeah, that is the final product in the box. So that is 6 products plus the bag, not a huge goodie bag compared to some of the ones we've seen. Check out the playlist if you've not seen that, because I've done a lot of Cult Beauty goodie bag unboxings and other brands too. But yeah, so a pretty small one, but then you only had to spend £75. I say only because some of the spends are like a couple of £100s. So in comparison to that, the goodie bags are generally relative to the amount you've had to spend to get them. So like I said, it was free when you spent £75. I believe the offer has now ended. These things do sell out super, super quick. I do, like I said, talk about them on Insta and on the YouTube community page if it interests you. The current offer at the time of making the video is that Cult Beauty are giving you a £15 gift card if you spend £60 on beauty gifts. I think this is like a Valentine's promo. Now it does say beauty gifts, but there's lots of individual products included as well, over 1,000 different products to choose from if you do want to take advantage of that little offer. Again, links, discount codes and stuff will be under the video. There's also £5 off Cult Beauty if you are brand new to Cult Beauty and you're shopping with them for the first time. You can use my discount code and get that money off. So I really hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing, and I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.